instinct.
Alright, hey everybody. I am still hearing the music. Okay, it stopped. Wow, there's an echo for me. I may not be able to wear this headphone. Are you guys, Christine needs to talk, because we're trying to still work out her microphone situation.
What's up, y'all?
Is there any echo for you guys, is what I need to know.
Yeah, because I think that my voice over here in the corner is picking up on his lavalier mic and my mic. But I'm trying to talk very quiet so it doesn't pick up on both.
Alright, apparently I sound fine. I don't know. I may have to take this out of my ear.
Go for it.
Sorry for the slow stuff here, guys. I'm just taking this out. We'll just go with no monitor. How's that?
Works for me.
Okay. Anyway, so I thought I'd do not a terribly long stream tonight, but a lot of us probably saw the Mortal Kombat movie. I'm going to try to avoid major spoilers. I don't know how many there really were. But just a heads up, if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want to know anything about the movie, you should probably leave now. But stick around. I mean, I don't know what the chat's going to do. I'd like you guys not to spoil it for everybody, but I don't plan to spoil much. We'll just talk generally about the movie, I guess. And I thought I'd play some Killer Instinct because last stream was major Mortal Kombat streaming, and I'm sure people got a little tired of that, so here we go.
Hollywood Polo asks, are you getting the At Games Plus pinball? Just announced $7.99 direct from AT Games with Zack pinballs included and tax and shipping total cost.
No, because I'd like a pinball, but I just don't even consider them because I don't have a lot of room for one. Sounds like a good deal to me, though. Let's see, give me a heads up of who we got here really quick rundown.
All right, let's see, we've got DeMello, Hollywood Polo, Riley, Panic Flip Gaming, Fahad, T-Man, Bobby Broadway, let's see, Justin Tyson, Rikaku.
We were in Austin today for a little while.
I'm doing very well, Hollywood. Thank you for asking.
Glad everybody's here. So, I guess we can dive right into it. How many of you guys saw the movie, first of all? The Mortal Kombat movie?
Hollywood Polo asks if you saw Rexer play through MK 1 through 3 a few nights ago.
Rexer?
That's what it says.
I didn't. I watched YouTube, but, you know, it's very hard to keep up with everybody at this point. Last thing I watched on YouTube, I did watch the Arcade Pickers episode last night, just because you gotta watch that.
Seppi Kriya says hello.
Hey, Seppi, right? Seppi?
S-E-P-P-E?
I'm going with that. Sounds good to me.
All right.
Hopefully I didn't ruin it.
Panic Flip Gaming said, "Great movie. Kano sucks." I love Kano.
He was funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a jerk, but he was hilarious.
He was a big part of the movie, though. Surprisingly, I didn't expect that. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of Reptile, apparently.
DeMello wants you to play as Orchid at some point, please.
Sure. Might as well. Oh, look at that combo setup.
Gary Travis said he was confused at the beginning of the movie on who was who. Yeah, we were...
Yeah, I was...
guessing who everybody was throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, the main character, if that's what you want to call him, we through the whole movie, I was like, this guy could be Scorpion, I don't know who he is, but still don't really get that part. I assume they just made up the character and brought him in. I thought maybe he was from the newer Mortal Kombats, and I haven't paid much attention to those stories, so I thought I was missing out on something there, but whatever. I know some people didn't like the fact that he's in there.
Fahad asks, how do you do a combo with Saberwolf?
That's going to be for another time. That's a tough one to try to explain, unfortunately. And that's what the problem I'm having. I made a video, I recorded it, and I just can't seem to figure out how to put it together. I'm probably going to end up just scrapping it and doing it again. It's difficult to edit that. It's hard to do it while I'm doing it, too. Try to tell you guys while I'm doing the combo. It's difficult.
Hollywood Polo asks, what did you think of the latest episode of Invincible this week?
Oh, I have not seen that. I don't even know what that is, dude.
What is that?
I don't know. Sorry.
Don't know.
We're not as hip as everybody, I guess, so we don't keep up with all that stuff.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the pop-up chat back over here.
Okay. Love that. Alright, there, he's stunned now.
Justin Tyson asks, do you have a Street Fighter?
Do I own Street Fighter?
Do you have a Street... Oh, do you hate Street Fighter?
I don't hate Street Fighter. I appreciate the game. I'm just not good at it. So it makes it not fun to play it, and it's hard for me to get good at it. You know, it's one of those things like when you get older, you don't want to learn new stuff very much. Oh.
Jeff Assassin, I thought you would be playing Mortal Kombat considering that you're talking about the movie.
I considered it, and I might still play it, but I already did a stream Thursday night right before the movie came out, and I did all 4 Mortal Kombat games. So I assume that the people who caught that stream might be a little tired of me playing MK. So we'll see. I might jump on one of them if enough people want it.
Rikaku said, I'm sorry, I honestly did not like the movie.
Oh, well, you're not alone. I've heard from a number of people who've messaged me or like left comments on things like, oh, it sucked, or I hated it, or I liked it. So I don't know. It's going to be all over the place, I'm sure. I'm not offended if people didn't like it. I didn't make the movie, so it's fine. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm not like that was the best thing ever. You know, it was a competent movie, I think. To me, it felt a little bit more like almost like a long TV episode. Because it didn't seem to, they kept talking about the tournament. Someone DeMello actually messaged me this, talking about how important this tournament is, and nothing really happened with the tournament part of it, I guess, so. Alright, there he goes.
Gary Travis says, I think anyone unfamiliar to Mortal Kin, maybe it's supposed to be abbreviated for combat, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, I know the autocorrect
combat,
hates that.
okay, yeah, would be lost to it. It was definitely, video-wise, the best movie adaptation to Mortal Kombat yet.
So, possible spoiler here, I hate to talk about it, but I didn't understand what was being said at one point, and I realized it later after looking at the cast, so mute your stuff for about 30 seconds here if you don't want to hear any kind of maybe a spoiler. One character they kept calling him like Raiko or something weird. I was like, who is it? The guy with the big hammer? And I didn't recognize him or anything. And I realized after looking at the credits, it's Rico, who is from MK4, who is, according to the endings, the guy who turns into Shao Kahn, from what I gather. I don't know much of the storyline deep of Mortal Kombat, but anyway, spoiler over on that. So that was interesting. But he's dead, technically. I shouldn't have said that, probably. Spoiler not over. Now it's over.
Okay, Rikaku says, hate to say it, but the Paul Anderson film was closer to MK than this, to me anyway.
I was surprised. Again, I don't want to even say it, so I won't. But it sucks. I don't want to spoil it, but I want to be able to talk about it. But I knew if I put spoilers in the title, only a few people may show up. So.
DeMello says Goro looked like he was from the World of Warcraft movie. I
Goro?
kept saying he looked like a cross between Shrek and the Hulk.
Yeah, he was interesting looking. I didn't hate him, but come on. Another reason I'm playing Killer Instinct, by the way, is I can just naturally play this and talk like it was nothing. So I could pretty much play this with one eyeball and half a ear. Got me again. It's gonna, yeah. Come on.
The chat keeps scrolling, so I'm losing where I am.
Yeah.
Vista del Loco.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss it? What are your thoughts on the Mortal Kombat movie?
I mean, we're still kind of talking about it. Overall, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it wasn't as coherent as I would have thought it would have been for as big as the budget, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
It could have gone a whole lot worse, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
I can't find anything where I would say I hated it. The story was a little weird at times, and I still say, after about the first 30 minutes, it felt like a TV show for the rest of it. Like you were just waiting till next week to see what happens. So, whatever.
Hollywood says that Invincible. It's an Amazon Prime show. The son of Superman type character comes into his powers and tries to be a hero. Like his day, it has a very violent attack scenes and content. I might.
Interesting. That sounds like something for
interesting.
you right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's freaking out. I really want to know if that's a glitch or if that's supposed to happen.
Saturn says, "Hey Chris, I wish I would have come earlier. We've only been going for
Yeah,
a couple minutes."
10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes essentially. I guess. Oh, I'm hearing the fan. I couldn't figure out if my laptop or one of my cabinets was going really loud with the fans, but I've been trying to figure it out. It's a little toasty today.
Panic Flip says, "My vote goes for Street Fighter hyper fighting playthrough."
Well, I'll probably never make it through it. I could not do it when this was a Street Fighter cabinet that I'm playing on. I tried when it was stock, and I just could not beat the game. It was ridiculous.
Saturn says, "Play as Flugor."
Flugor.
I always jokingly say Flugor
She
because
said it one time, and yeah.
Fulgor.
I'm so bad at Fulgor. Now I almost said Flugor. I'm so bad at him, I almost never play as him on any kind of stream because it's like I can pull off a 7-hit combo and his ultra maybe, but I do love his fatality where he takes his head off and shoots you with the gun that comes out of his head. So that may be something we do.
Hollywood Polo. Christine, are you going to watch Michael B tonight at 9 playing his Namco Legacy cabinet?
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan? The actor? First time hearing of this.
If that's what he's talking about. It may just be another Arcade 1-Up guy.
Yeah.
I'd be interesting if it was Michael B. Jordan.
Rikaku. Sorry, I'm yawning. I just got done working out, so I'm very tired.
Well, actually, you got done working out, and then I was going to tell them there's some updates that'll be coming on the Hydro Thunder cabinet. She was doing some detailed painting for me of some stuff, so you'll see that in a future video. And I broke a button, a very important button, so I had to order a new one, trying to replace a light bulb. That's why there's been such a delay in any kind of video on that.
So Rikaku said, "I didn't hate it. I loved the first part of the movie, and I liked the..." Chat updated. Hold on. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Kano, but that's it.
I just saw that come in. You're talking about-
$5 super chat from DeMello. Chris must say Mortal Kombat 4 sucks ass.
I'll say anything for $5. Well, maybe not anything. I better watch that. But Mortal Kombat 4 sucks ass. I'll say the word. Why not? I'm not going to get demonetized for that. Thank you for the $5. I love the game, though. I spent a lot more than that on it, especially if you count the trip fee of driving all the way out there to pick it up. There we go.
Let's Panic Flip says, let's not forget how great Kung Lao his hat was.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And
Yeah.
I am not a big Kung Lao fan, as you guys heard on that one stream. Uh-oh. He's freaking out. There he goes. I want to do a combo. Instead he gets a nut bite.
DeMello is blown away by Cabal, so sick looking.
Yeah, it's funny because Colton hated Cabal.
Really? Is he the one with the eyes? The red...
Yeah, the mask and the...
Yeah,
he was the
robot
fast guy,
nasty
yeah.
guy?
Speedy fella. I did not expect to see him in the movie. Spoiler, possibly, but whatever. It seems like most of the people here have seen the movie, so that's good.
Saturn says, Chris, you still owe us Vanilla MK3.
Oh, yeah. One of these days. Maybe today. We'll see.
I don't know how long ago this came in, but Gary said your Ultra Combo was sick.
Well, thank you, Gary. I really, especially if I can link it all together, you know, get the extra hit at the beginning and then the glitchy hit at the end. 35, I'm pretty proud of that. I know you can go higher, but I'm not that good, apparently. I'll play a little more KI for now, but...
Hollywood says that Michael B., the Game Genie big YouTube streamer.
Oh, okay, so not Michael B. Jordan, but, you know.
And Panic Flip, he forgot to tell us he's Sergio.
Sergio.
Yeah, Chris will know me from the Sergio Force before I switched my channel
yeah.
name.
Wow, that's funny. I did not realize that was you. Okay. Gotta wait for this to end. Kiko.
$1.99 super chat from Zohar. Hey,
Hey.
Zohar.
Zohar, yeah, I saw your review. I actually kind of agree with the number rating for sure. 7 out of 10. I think that's a very fair answer. And thank you for the $1.99 super chat.
Yeah, the constant call-outs, you know, like fatality and stuff like that was kind of
Little cheeseball.
little cheesy.
Yeah.
Panic Flip Gaming, $10 super chat. Small donation for Chris to buy a Kung Lao hat and wear it in the next stream.
Where do you even buy one of those? Thank you, Panic Flip Gaming. I'll look into it for sure. God, I tell you what I need to look into, and I say this all the time. I've got to figure out why the stool creaks so much, because I know you guys are hearing that. It's driving me crazy, too.
Riley says, Chris, I would pee my pants if you put a funny bike wipeout on your Instagram.
I don't have too many of those, thankfully, but I think there's one on there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, your turtle.
My turtle?
Yeah, where you fell on your back and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, that was on there, actually. It's just later in the video where I fall off my bike, and I landed, luckily I had my hydration pack on, and I landed on that, and I was like laying with my head downhill, so my legs were up, and I was like, I couldn't really get up easily. I felt like a turtle rolling around. Oh yeah, let me do a quick full gore, I guess. Show some skills that I've got. Double full gore.
Justin Tyson asks, do you read DC comics or watch DC? I'm not a big fan of the DC stuff. I'm more into Marvel. I read a lot of the Marvel comics for Star Wars, not the, like Iron Man and Avengers and all of that, but I follow the movies quite closely. Some of my favorite movies. And I'm actually doing, a friend of mine has got a podcasting thing going. We're doing a 4-part series where we're doing like a live commentary on the Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League. So.
Yeah, she's the comic person, if anything. I'm the boring guy who, I like video games. I like my arcade games. After that, I don't know. I watch mountain biking stuff. I ride my bike a lot. I go jet skiing. I don't know. I never was a comic book guy. I wish I was, because it sounds fun, but I don't know. Can't get into it.
Fahad asks, hey, which moves do you use whilst waiting for your special move to charge, like Orchid's overhead kick? I've been using the weakest punch, and it has been doing okay.
Ooh, to charge. So it was hard to hear you. I'm sorry.
Whilst waiting for your special move to charge, like Orchid's overhead kick. I've been using the weakest punch, and it has been doing okay.
I don't know that maybe I'm totally misunderstanding the question, but I don't think I charge anything for Orchid. But I mean, other than the back forward.
Maybe is he talking about the new Orchid?
Got him. No, he's probably talking about this one. So maybe I'm just misunderstanding. So this is why I don't play as full gore. I cannot remember his ultra though. I think I got it. Let me try. No. So he's gonna get shot up again.
DeMello says, in quotes, if anyone can afford to donate to the stream, please do so. Any amount helps.
I appreciate that,
Very
DeMello.
correct.
Yeah. And if you can't, I'm just glad you're here too, because just watching it gives me a teeny tiny, probably like a penny, which all goes back into building more of these things and all that. So thank you. And I'm actually very happy. Were you saying something? Sorry. I'm actually very happy to say that views are way up because of the MK movie, so that's been good. Oh, also, please like the stream. I think we forgot to mention that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I apologize for the last stream. I realized later that when I switched scenes in the thing to play Mortal Kombat 4, it cut off her microphone. She was talking very quietly. So questions were read, and I'm just sitting here answering blank questions, so can't always get everything perfect. I think it's about time to switch characters, so I'm going to do that really quick before this is over.
Riley says the guy who played Liu Kang played as Zack in the Power Rangers 2017 reboot.
Riley's got the trivia there. Oh, man, my butt hurts now.
Rikaku says, why do I have a feeling that if this movie continues as a series, they're gonna treat Cole like Alice in those awful Resident Evil movies?
See, I've never even seen those. That's how bad of a nerd I am. Or a video game nerd. I've never been a big video game movie guy. I remember seeing the first Street Fighter movie, or the only one for all I know, and boy was that not good. And it just kind of turned me off to it. But of course, when the Mortal Kombat movie came out, I had to see that. And then it was okay, and then the second one was like, ugh. Oh, I should have played his Orchid. I could have done the long combo. I'm not going to be able to do it anyway. He's going off the edge, probably. Let's try. Oops.
Gary Travis says Sonya Blade needs more respect.
The actress or the character? I mean, both are fine with me.
Hollywood Polo Christine, what do you think of Superman and Lois?
Is that a show?
I don't know.
I think so. I think that sounds right to me. Hollywood I was gonna say Pollo. That was dumb. But
Watching too much Breaking Bad.
yes, he's a TV show guy, I guess. Seems to know a lot about those. We're terrible. I'm sorry. Christine knows way more than I do. I always watch Breaking Bad over and over, and Seinfeld,
And King of the Hill.
Yeah, King of the Hill. Mainly just because I'm not paying that much attention. I'm just doing something on my computer, and it's nice to have familiar stuff playing. Come on, I know that combo breaker's coming.
Saturn says Chris should buy. I can't even pronounce that, Saturn. I'm sorry. I have no idea what it is. It's way up.
Oh.
Sephiroth's. Sephiroth.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Or the Killer Instinct full gore mask.
I have seen that. I've never seen it to buy, but I've seen it online, or at least people having pictures of it.
Panic Flip Gaming. DeMello said, thanks guys for donating. And Panic Flip Gaming says, DeMello, Chris deserves it. Great dude, even though he thinks MK4 is great, which it is not.
Oh, come on. Both of y'all are getting on me now? Look at that. I just died, too. It's the negativity that killed me. I'm just kidding. I know. I take a lot of crap for liking MK4, but that's fine. It's a gameplay, though. It's a great game if you really get into gameplay-wise. Anyway, what? Hollywood Polo
asks, are you backing the Packer Kickstarter?
No, just because I don't know. I think it's mainly console games from what I understand. And truthfully, the only Kickstarter I've ever done is for Sinden light guns. I don't like risking it on products that I've never seen before, and if they come up with a way to maybe play Killer Instinct online, then I'd consider it, I guess. Not SNES version, though. I just have no interest in that. I saw Ralph's video, and I kind of scanned through it just to see what it was about. Sounds interesting.
Justin Tyson says you should read the Mortal Kombat comics.
The heck was that? Mortal
prob-
Kombat comics?
Yeah, there's probably too many of them by now.
I don't think there is that many, unless they started making new ones. I remember way back when they made them. I was interested, but I was kind of intimidated by them because I didn't know what to do with comics. I was like, maybe I'll read one and then not buy any more. I wish I'd bought them all back then. Especially the Killer Instinct ones. I know that there was just a few of those made.
T-Man asks, did you ever like Primal Rage?
I didn't hate Primal Rage, but I didn't play it a ton. It just never grabbed me. I have it on here. Pretty much last time I played it was on the last live stream I did it on, and I think I played all the way through it, but after a while it just becomes me button mashing. It doesn't feel like there's any way to get really good at the game. I'm going to try to do his or her ultimate really quick here. There it is. Boobies. Oh.
Skipping ahead real quick. Chris, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yes, they are. I say that all the time, actually. We have some pretzels downstairs, and every time I'm like, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Say it in a different way each time.
Yeah. Here's to feeling good all the time.
Gary Travis says liked, so thank you, Gary.
Thank you. Yes, please hit that like button. It helps. I mean, the last stream had a lot more people in it than usual, so we actually broke 100 likes, which I'm sure is very helpful for the old YouTube algorithm. Oh, come on.
Mercantor, I see a Chris and Mrs. Cag stream. I watch. I'm a simple guy. Hi, everyone.
Thank you. I'm glad Christine's here tonight. Usually she's doing her podcast hangout or doing a podcast of sorts. Miss, I'm in demand now. She gets on my stream and then takes off with a career of her own, which isn't the reason you're getting a career of your own, I guess. It had nothing to do with it. Aw. Alright, squish the frog. Wait.
Fahad says, in the movie, did they mess up Scorpion's Get Over Here? In the trailer, it looked like it, and I've been kind of scared ever since.
I don't think they did.
I think they've done it. They did it a couple of times. Well,
I think it was just that once.
I think in the beginning he did it, but he didn't say "get over here."
That may have been it.
But the next time he does it, he says "get over here," which was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Get out of here.
DeMello says, "Orchid, my sexy bee."
Bee orchid, black orchid.
Riley says, "Spinal got yeeted."
Look, Miley's here.
There's a kitty.
There's a cat here. She might make a cameo. Hey.
You're not gonna be able to get in your bed, pretty girl.
Yeah, the room's torn up. This room is not big enough for all of us, that's for sure.
I love you. Little whiskers.
Alright, we're gonna do an old school combo.
Evan T, you guys talking about MK 2021?
We did, or we have kind of been off and on throughout the whole stream.
It was a snooze.
The snooze. See, not everyone loves it. I didn't say I loved it. Hey, Dreamcast Kyle's here. I just looked over and saw that. Sorry.
I
know, she's working towards it.
I'm kind of behind.
I keep looking. It's just my natural thing to check the chat every chance I get.
Yeah, Dreamcast Kyle. Hey, Chris, how goes it?
How are... Oh, I don't think I heard what you thought of the movie, Kyle. I try not to be on Facebook much.
Hollywood asks, what are your favorite visual pinball tables?
See, I guess we don't have any favorite ones, but I'll bet if we did...
Star Wars.
Star Wars, what's the name of that one? Is it just Force... Or just Star Wars, the new Stern table, basically?
Yeah, the new Stern table.
Oh. But yeah, I've been trying to get her to, like, well, let's just build our own V-pin cab, and because she wants that real cabinet. It's like, I don't have $7,000 just hanging around, just so you know.
Maybe soon.
Yeah, well, I don't think we need to spend that on that.
Linda R says, hello, everyone.
Hey, Linda. R.
Hollywood Polo asks, Christine, what is your YouTube channel so I can subscribe, please? I don't really have one. I mean, I've got my username that I use, and most of the stuff I do is on friends' podcasts, other people's podcasts.
OPP.
So. Other people's podcasts.
Oh, I got the 3 hits. Well, I'm not going to be able to use them. Yeah, he's gone. God.
Zach McDonald says, "Sup, everyone."
Hey, Zach. Zach, did you see the movie? I guess I'll keep going.
Can we, Saturn asks, can we get a Cinder play?
I'm not very good with Cinder. I'll play a little bit with him after this run through because there's no way this deep into the list I'm gonna have trouble. I should not have random selected because there's a problem with Riptor's combos with him.
DeMello says that Kung Lao hat fatality is an insanely epic scene.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I think we saw it somewhere first. I don't know if someone put it online or what. I was trying to get a combo breaker, but whatever. Oh, see, that doesn't even work.
Dreamcast Kyle said he didn't mind it, felt a bit rushed even for a 2-hour movie. I think it's setting it up for future movies. Didn't like the decision to kill off certain characters, 7 out of 10.
I pretty much agree with that, I think. But I do believe, again, possible spoilers, so if you don't want to hear it, please mute for a little bit. I believe that it's possible they're setting it up to bring everyone back from what Shang Tsung said at the end, so it would make sense. What is happening here? Wow, I can't hit him anyway, or her. Oh, of course I don't have a combo breaker.
Justin asks if you'll get Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch.
That would probably be where I'd get it, but I don't have it yet. If it ever goes on sale again, I might get a wild hair and just be like, I'm buying it. But I think that would be where I'd play it the most. I don't really... Sitting down at a console lately has not been my thing. I'm going to do a combo breaker.
Panic says, Chris, build it, brother. You don't need 7K. You can do it for half of that. Yeah, but I really like all of the 3D, like the Millennium Falcon and the TIE Fighter and the Death Star and all the lights and...
She wants the real thing, and I get it, but I was thinking if we're going to spend that kind of money, I'd like to have multiple machines, but I get it.
Yeah.
And we really don't have room for one anyway, so...
Yeah. It's just a dream.
And smacking combo all around. Trying to set up for the Ultra, though. Come on, get a little closer.
Luck of the draw. Killer Arcade Games. Yo, Chris and Christine. Thoughts on movie? We both quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, you have to go back later and watch it, because I've said it probably 20 times. We enjoyed it. It wasn't the best. Wasn't bad. It was a competent movie, I suppose. I like the 7 out of 10 rating. I've seen a lot of reasonable fans give it, so... I think that's a very fair rating for it. Maybe they'll get better on the second one. I didn't even know... I assumed there'd be a plan for a second one, but they definitely kind of set that up.
DeMello agrees with your 7 out of 10.
See? Reasonable fans. Agree with me and you're reasonable. Sound like a politician.
Merc says, I watched it. It was a solid 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
My biggest 2 problems was the 2 scenes focused on Kano were great, but his quips got old fast. Second was the pacing of the final act, way too quick.
Yeah, it really felt like, wait, that was it when it ended? It was kind of confusing at first, like, when's this tournament going to kick in? But yeah. That's why it felt like a TV show to me, I think. Or a long episode of a TV show towards the end. But God, I want to set this Ultra up.
Zach says he did not see MK yet. I don't have HBO Max. Might sail the open seas for it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to fly your flag and get up there and get it. No, not getting that. Ooh.
I don't know if this... If Fahad, if you're talking to somebody else or not, can you thumbs up when I can unmute?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yes. Sorry for spoiler talk. Yes. Crap. I forgot all about that. That's a good thing. I'll do that if I do that again. I'll give it a big thumbs up and then... And yeah, you'll know when you can unmute. Sorry.
Killer Weed 77K says hi, guys.
Hey, Killer Weed. Oh,
Panic Flip Gaming, shameless plug, but check out my channel, VPin. Has all the bells and whistles.
I may have seen that even, but I'll still look. I like the idea of that.
Robert Alacron? Sorry, I'm butchering that, I know. Hello everyone, and Killer Arcade Games.
Hey, Robert, right?
Yep.
Alacron? I don't know.
Well,
Sorry.
it's RCON, so...
I said Alacron.
Well, you're putting the C before the R. The R is before the C.
Ah, it's tiny. What do you want? I'm old. I can't see well. I'm truthfully blind without my glasses, so... Nearly blind. I got Coke bottles. I'm just gonna run right through him.
Hollywood Polo asks, what did you think of Godzilla vs. Kong?
I enjoyed that. I mean, it
was
fine.
enjoyable. We don't really follow any of the Godzilla or King Kong stuff, but we watched it. It was entertaining, and
I don't know that I would have been as interested if we didn't have a nice surround sound system and, you know,
a new
subwoofer
4K
shaking
TV.
the house. Yeah, we just got our new TV, so we're like, let's watch that. Ow, my knee is about to pop. I'm gonna stand up for this one.
Robert says, I give this 9 out of 10. MK movie is almost better.
Sorry, MK movie? Oh, I know what you're talking about. The new movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look Up the Draw says, Kano was funny as hell, but WB is setting all this up for the sequels.
I don't know how I feel about Warner Brothers running Mortal Kombat stuff. Not that they've done a terrible job, it just feels really weird to me. I really miss Midway, of course.
Dreamcast Kyle says, I think we need by hand in a noob Cybot form for the future movies.
That may be a character I don't know about.
Bihan.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you said Smoke was supposed to be in this movie.
I swear when I Googled, I saw Noob Smoke, oh my god, in the credits somewhere. I mean, but who knows what I saw. That's why I assumed he was in there. I didn't want to search till later, and then I went to IMDb and there was nothing, no mention. What do I want to do? We'll try to do Cinder's ending with the obnoxious siren that runs the entire time.
Mr. Resentiment? Yo Devils here, just letting you all know if I accidentally refer to myself as Devils and not Mr. Resent...
It's Devils, probably.
Okay.
Remember that name?
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. I'm so bad with Cinder.
Recent.
Oh, wow, that
Timid.
one. Forget
Yeah.
Cinder. That was too quick. Whoa, that was bad. Oh, I just realized my big noggin's almost out of frame.
Robert says there's some rumors there will be other 4K MK movies, maybe.
Well, that's cool. I hope they bring in some more MK4 characters. I know how much you guys love those. Oh, like I'd love to see Tanya. Although she might just be confusing because it'll start to look like Melina, Tanya. I'm sure Katana's going to show up at some point.
Merck says, I think they might treat MK like Deadpool. First movie was super low budget to establish a franchise and see if it'll be successful.
That may be it.
That makes sense. Saturn asks, how are you with Spinal?
Not good, as you might be seeing. God, all I can really do is try to keep him away from me with Spinal. I was just doing random select for fun. Oh my god, that really just got lucky there.
Zach McDonald asks, did you see the new arcade guns Retro Ralph and Kongs R Us are talking about? Saying they're just as good or better than Sinden.
I tried to look at the video, but it was the live stream, and I didn't have time to watch it all, so I didn't get to see them in use, but I do trust both of them if they say that. That's good. Are they readily available is the question. Of course, Sinden already has my money, so I don't know what that's going to do for me now. Even if I wanted one of them, I'd hate to... Oh! Alright, that worked out. Let's watch Spinal's decent ending.
Fahad asks, did you like the first Mortal Kombat movie?
I did at the time, for sure. I haven't seen it in so long. I don't know. Now, I need to watch it again. I have it on iTunes. I could just stream it, but I'll do it one of these days. Maybe. I really wanted to watch it soon. I don't know if you have any interest. If you don't, I'll just watch it maybe like while I'm in the hot tub over a few nights.
Rock and Roll RC says hello, CAG.
Hey, Rock and Roll, he made it. I know he's always trying to make these, but it's hard with his time.
Is he the British guy?
I believe he's in the Britland, yes. Spinal baby.
Robert says he misses Midway too in the 1990s and 2000s.
Yeah, it was so good. So good.
Quincy says the guy's name that I was trying to pronounce is Bihan. I don't know. I'm saying Han because of Han Solo, H-A-N. So
Behan.
it's got the little squiggle over the A, so I don't know.
Quick question. You guys want me to keep doing Killer Instinct or any big requests that people can agree on? Yes, British, I see. Sorry.
Yeah. Man, it's late over there.
Yeah. I do have some new games on the light gun cabinet. I now have House of the Dead 2 and 3 and Ghost Squad. Now, I was going to save this for a video, which I still probably will do, but they're the Wii versions. I had to go that route, unfortunately, but they work pretty well.
Rock and Roller's wondering what you thought of the MK movie. 7 out of 10.
I'll just say that for now. You have to go back and hear me talk about it 15 times when people ask me. I'd say 7 out of 10. Luck of the Draw, Killer Instinct 2, been a while. Have we seen any requests yet?
No, that's the only one.
Wait.
Killer Instinct.
Oh. It's the first Sub-Zero. Okay. General Rico.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
I unfortunately don't have that.
Ultra Combo!
Your mom's here. I just saw that pop up. Thank you, DeMello.
$2
Rita
super
DeMello. How's it going? I don't know if you're here or you're just watching through Dave's, but hello. Shout out to you. Oh, now they're okay. I'll do a teeny bit of KI2. Gosh, I'm so bad at KI2. Oh, screen freaked out.
Hollywood asks, Hollywood Polo, what do you think of Evercade versus console announcement?
I don't even know. I'm sorry. I don't keep up on a lot of this stuff, which makes me probably a terrible YouTuber. I have a narrow scope of the stuff I'm interested in, and it's hard to get super excited about things that I'm like, whatever. But I don't know anything about it, so maybe I would be interested in it.
Luck of the Draw says, I'm calling Annihilation Humiliation from now on.
Annihilation Humiliation?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I need to rewatch it. Oh, I almost had a combo going. Oh, God.
Rock and Roll RC asks if you've seen the House of the Dead remake video.
I haven't. I know someone commented, I don't know if they're here, I saw a comment come in earlier about what I thought about House of the Dead coming to the Switch, and I was like, well, I haven't replied yet, but I will. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't want to play games like that without a gun. I don't know. Call me stubborn or old school, but I just want to play those with a light gun. Now, if they can somehow work that into an arcade one-up, oh, come on. That would be really cool. Maybe that's a step that'll come down the line now. Because I don't think the Switch has the highest end hardware in it. I'm going to do a few more matches of me fumbling through this, and then maybe we'll try something else.
Brian says he really hopes Noob Saibot is in the sequel.
That would be cool. I kept thinking, again, there was just one spot where Sub-Zero appeared, and it looked like there was a ton of black around him. And I just saw the guy with a bunch of black coming out, and I was thinking, oh, that's got to be Noob, but it wasn't. Endokukin.
Panic Flip says, what kind of bizarre ending is this with Spinal? All that's missing is sharing a drink with Johnny Cage.
Well, the reason they did that is his character was inspired by Jason in the Argonauts, the movie. So I think that's what the joke was, like, oh, he's going to be a movie star now. There we go. Got an Ultra in, at least. Kind of weak.
Robert says that General Raiko, he was in Mortal Kombat Conquest show and Mortal Kombat 4 and this 2021 new Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the name because I always pronounce it like the arcade does, which is Rico. So it's like, what are they saying? And of course, the accents I was having trouble with. I always have problems understanding certain accents, which is embarrassing. Like Raiden, I was like, I couldn't tell you hardly anything Raiden was saying. Like, cool, I don't know what he's talking about. Let's see if I could send her off her own stage, which never works for me. And Shuriken, or whatever he's saying. Oh.
Merc says, unpopular opinion, I'd love for the second movie to be as cheesy as MK4's endings.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a really unpopular ending. He shouldn't have said MK4 probably at all. I would like that. I would love it if they somehow reenacted the Jax ending. Oh god, I messed that up so bad. The Jax ending on MK4, which was just the... I don't know, we kind of debated in the last stream that maybe it was just done purposely cheesy, like, you know, because they had money to make the game, so I don't know. One more of this. Sorry, what? I thought you said something.
The old school brother asks if you've ever played Primal Rage 2.
I haven't, and I want to because I know you need a special emulator for it since it's the prototype version. I'm interested in it. It looks really weird, like humans fighting with dinosaurs or something like that. I almost booked a trip to Chicago, but I'm glad I didn't after I read some reviews of that hotel, to play at a Galloping Ghost. But I'm probably going to do that at some point this year. And of course, I'll definitely play it there if they still have it on the floor. I guess I'm not that terrible at this game. I just can't... I feel like I'm bad because I can't put together huge combos like I can in KI1.
Rock and Roller says if you have a Wii emulator,
Probably, yeah.
you definitely need to try House of the Dead Overkill.
So I do plan to try that one. I had trouble. I was trying to get Mad Dog McCree. I was trying to get all the old arcade games that I wanted. Target Terror, which I got, but it plays like crap. It's like the emulation's broken, so I just deleted it. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Oh, maybe MK3 Saturn says. I think I might oblige on that. God. I'll play a tiny bit of MK3. Please don't leave if you hate the game, because it won't be that long.
Chris Games a Lot says he loves your stuff, dude.
Chris Games a Lot is the name? Well, thank you very much. I need about maybe 2 minutes to switch cabinets, so I'll let you guys watch this video and I'll be right back.
Humiliation.
Alright, took a little longer than expected, but I am back trying to line everything up.
Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Merc.
Oh, I see the quote. Thank you, Merc. Wrong, Jarek. This is not a brutality. This is a fatality. Quote from the amazing Jax ending. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong Mortal Kombat.
You got a lot to catch up
All right.
on, so you...
Thank you again for the super chat, Merc. Go ahead. Oh, I turn that
Fahad
down.
asks if you're any good at 80s arcade games like Pac-Man or Donkey Kong.
No. I played Donkey Kong recently at an arcade, like the real cabinet. I just could not get it together on that. I was sad because I wanted to be good at it, and I wasn't.
DeMello says that his mom is sitting watching with him.
Oh, that's really cool. I used to make my mom watch me. Not make, but I would be like, watch me, Mom. It's always been like the running joke now in the family of like, I don't know, whenever I do something and show her, she's like, watch me, Mom, watch me, making fun of me because I used to make her come in the room. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that worked. I used to make her come in the room and watch me do horrific fatalities, and she was like, cool, I'm a little concerned.
Hollywood Polo says, Super Game Room Dudes having the producers of Evercade versus Evercade VS on next Friday if you want to learn more about the console.
Alright, I'll try to remember to check that out next Thursday?
Next Friday at 6:30.
See, Friday I might be, well, I'll try not to stream that time then. It's always try to avoid when other Arcade 1-Up guys are doing stuff. I'm sure it fractures the audiences.
Zach McDonald says, I've seen people wire their switches into Arcade 1-Ups.
Now that's impressive. I don't know a single fatality. Oh, sorry.
Lady Cag's mic sounds great, by the way.
Oh, good, because we're trying to work that out. Who said that, Zach?
Zach.
Okay. Yeah, she's trying to be quiet over there, so she might sound like she's uninterested, but...
Yeah, I'm being quiet so I don't...
It causes an echo with my mic.
in his mic. His lavalier mic is actually quite garbage.
I always hang it.
I used it once for one of my podcasts, and it was awful. But anyway.
I hang it off my marquee up here so you guys can hear me and the game, hopefully. But anyway. I don't wear it, so you don't hear me breathing or anything weird.
Mr. Sim Manic asks, how would you feel about a Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct crossover?
I don't really love crossovers. I'd be intrigued, that's for sure. But at this point, it'd probably be pretty good because they don't really make bad fighting games now, so that's good. I wish I knew a fatality. Sorry. That old classic didn't work.
Zach McDonald says, yes, live action Jack's ending.
Oh, yeah. If I could remember all of it, I would love to recite it all. It's so funny how they linked all those endings together, but Jack's is the best because you see it all, of course. Oh no, this is where I start losing. I guess I could be Sector and use the smoke cheat probably, we'll see.
Mike S. says that he played Primal Rage 2 at Galloping Ghosts. It's cool, but not worth booking a trip to just to go play.
Yeah, I'm not going just for that game. I'm definitely going to see that ridiculous arcade. And my plan is if I go, I'll probably go alone. Lady Cag has to stay here and watch the cat. Actually, you probably could come because I'm only staying 2 nights if I go. But I'll play. Oh, fatality. Kind of a crappy fatality, but a fatality. Anyway, I will probably play 2 days there. It's $20 a visit though, so. Not that that matters at that point, but anyway, 2 days there and probably just fly back home at that point. Good news is San Antonio to Chicago is not terribly expensive.
Panic Flip says, if you need all of the old Mad Dog games, let me know. I also have Drug Wars and a few others.
Are you talking about on Wii or like the arcade? Because I can't get the arcade Mad Dog to work, and really I can't get the Wii one to work. It plays, I can shoot, but something weird happens. I'll talk about it in the video I make, but when you have to do the, what is it called? Sorry, I know there's probably stuff piling up. What am I thinking of? You have to do the draw or whatever. I never have ammo and I just die and get stuck in a loop of that and I can't figure it out. Maybe it's because I'm emulating it and I'm using an aim track gun.
DeMello says, Christine's turn to take over. No thanks.
She's not going to do that in these games, that's for sure. Now, once I finally get my send-in guns, we'll be playing light gun games together, hopefully. I think by that point, the novelty would have been worn off of having Area 51 readily available for her. Never going to get those guns. I feel like it's just not going to happen anytime soon. Oh. Get out of here.
Dreamcast Kyle says he loves your switching tabs montage.
Oh, thank you. I try to make that entertaining, but when I first started streaming, it was like, it's just a static screen, and I'll be back. And I figured, why not give you guys something to look at? I need to refresh them. I have multiple videos, so you may be seeing another one soon. A different one. Why look at crap? I can at least show you, like, even clips of my own videos, you know, cut stuff out and be like, if you want to see the rest, go check out the link in the description or whatever. But
Saturn asks, have you played as Motaro?
never. Can you even do that on the arcades? That's the problem. Ooh, that was a good combo for me. I've never done that. I thought that was on the consoles, and I had the 64 version of Trilogy, so I didn't get to play as them unless there was a cheat, and I tried it, and who knows, maybe I did. I don't even remember, but I would like to, but I feel like playing as the boss is never as exciting as it sounds. It's always kind of like, alright, he kind of sucks. Like, playing as Idol sucks because he's just useless. Uh-oh.
Friction asks, where did you get the HAP encoder?
The HAP encoder? Like, the USB encoder? I just used a... Excuse me, just used a... What do you call? Just a general USB zero delay encoder board. There is a link in the description that will take you to my How to Mod an Arcade 1-Up video where I do show how to install HAP stuff and all that if you're interested. It's an hour-long video, but there are timestamps, so you can skip right to that point if you want. Sorry, I don't know any fatalities. I can't believe I'm doing this well. Classic MK3 is definitely not my thing.
Hollywood Polo asks, what did you think of the finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
That's your answer.
I watched
seen
it. Yeah, I watched it last night. I didn't have a problem with it. The whole series was pretty good.
Ooh, that's scary.
That's all we can really say about it.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, it's setting up the next phase of the MCU, and it was a needed step, and that works for me. I don't, I see everybody either hates it or absolutely loves it, and I'm just kind of in between. So, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, so.
I cannot nail that now. There it is. Eat a rocket. Or a missile, as your people say. Uh-oh.
Fahad asks, are you ever going to get a 4-player arcade cab?
I
No,
thought
because
about
he
it.
doesn't want people coming to play it.
Yeah, I don't like people. I don't know, Kyle can come over. Not necessarily Dreamcast Kyle, but if he was in the area, I wouldn't be too upset. But my friend Cobra Kyle, different Kyle, he wants to play my games, and Scott wants to come over, but one of these days, we're all getting vaccinated, and...
Sector, fatality, sweep, distance, low punch, run, block.
Of course, I'm at the point where I can't do one now because I'm at the bosses, but if I go back, I don't think I'll play anymore, but thank you very much. Sorry, you're probably watching at a slight delay, too, at this point.
DeMello, $2 super chat, make me a YouTube moderator.
I don't know how to... I think I have to do that, and I'm not on that page, but I will definitely do that for you. I don't have any mods, really, other than you and my own other account.
Panic Flip says, send me a message through my channel, Chris, and I'll hook you up with everything you need to get it to run.
Is that for the... Oh, Mad Dog, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I will, I love that, because... Some, people probably think, like, oh, he's good at setting up emulators. Like, nah, not really. I can do MAME, and sometimes I can't do that even. It's like, if somebody wants to set me up with a great PS2 emulator that's ready to go for me to play Time Crisis 2, that would be fun, too. Oh, this might work. I shouldn't be asking for those things because it's not legal in YouTube land. Uh-oh.
Robert says... there several people are talking about versions of games in there, so never mind. John Doe says, hi, Chris.
Hey, John Doe. Old school fan of the channel, John Doe.
Oh, it's from, like...
Way back.
Way back? Okay.
That does not always work for me. I really hate that Scorpion isn't in this one. Ooh. It was such a mistake, in my opinion.
Well, he
All
was
right.
too busy burning in hell again.
I guess so.
something.
There was, I don't know what they were thinking with this game. I know some of you guys like it, and I don't want to crap on it because I like MK4. Not everyone craps on me, thankfully. But oh, uh-oh, I'm dead. Anyway, this was just such a weird one. Sub-Zero with no mask. I know that there was problems with the actors and all that, but God, you couldn't throw a mask on somebody. But anyway, not that the maskless bothers me. It just doesn't seem right.
John Doe says, I'm OG and I still have my KI cap.
Oh, good. Ooh, you gotta get away from him. Uh-oh. I'd really not like to continue again or have to continue again. Oh, look at this. Got it. Wow. It's revving up. Shifting. The Shao Kahn mobile. I don't remember if there's endings on this. I think there's actual endings. That's right. One thing that UMK3 really messed up and this got right.
John Doe asks if you've seen the MK movie.
Yes, John Doe. I'm sorry, I've talked about it like 15 times now, but just a very short review. Enjoyed it, didn't love it, didn't hate it. 7 out of 10 for me. I was pleased with it. How's that?
Stinger Films with a $2 super chat.
Hey.
I was hoping to see some meat in the movie.
Yeah.
Is that a character?
Meat from I just did that Mortal Kombat. Thank you for the super chat, Stinger Films, by the way. Or is it Stringer? Stringer Films. Sorry. Stringer Films. Yeah. Meat is I just did the Mortal Kombat thing where you can unlock Meat, where he's that like fleshy character. Yeah. It would have been cool to have him in there. Actually, it just maybe he'll come in the sequels. We never know. Maybe he'll just make like a cameo. Like, what the heck is that thing? It's Meat. Anyway.
John Doe asks if this movie is better than the original.
I think so. I mean, they're definitely different. Pretty different movies. I kind of thought it would go the more traditional route like the original movie did, but I don't know. I haven't seen the first one in probably 15 years at this point, so I'm going to go back and watch it, and then I'll formulate a much better opinion. Is that a word? Formulate?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? Okay, I got to play another game. I think I kind of want to show you guys how the Wii emulation stuff works on the light gun cabinet, so if you guys want to see that, that's probably my last switch, but I'll switch over there. So Saturn, right? Saturn got his MK3 playthrough now. Sorry it was just on the easy one, but that's all I've got. I did better than I thought I would, actually. Okay, I am going to switch cabinets again. So y'all have to give me almost 2 minutes again. I'll give you guys another video to watch, and I'll be right back. Alright, should be back. Oops, that's right, I did the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Now I gotta...
And you can still hear me?
Yeah, you should be heard, no problem.
You didn't mess that up this time?
No, I checked that, thankfully. Oh, and now
Where's your other mic?
it's hanging right off the...
I think it might be too close together for that.
We'll see. You guys let us know.
Yeah, let us know if I'm echoing. Too
trying to
bad,
figure
because he's
out-
a lot closer to me now.
Sorry if you're hearing a bunch of noise now. I'm going to try to move the mic closer to me then. I don't want to wear it. That's about as far as I can get it. Oop. I do have to come back here and change the volume really quick, so it's not so loud. All right. Any complaints, please let us know.
Or
Sorry.
maybe you could even just unplug. Oh, no, because mine's directional.
Yeah, I'll be very quiet. Oh, wrong button. So I'm going to do a quick Ghost Squad, which I never played much of the arcade, but I actually wanted this one, so happy I
Can't see
got it.
me, right?
You are not seen.
Okay, just checking.
Gotta get that Wii stuff out of the way. I do not like console games on my arcades, but what are you gonna do? You gotta do it sometimes. Let's see, I should be seeing a little better this way. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna unplug.
Why? They haven't...
No, but with you standing right here clicking with that, and
Okay.
it's gonna be loud.
Here, I'll just mute you. Don't unplug.
Okay.
Okay.
Just talk louder.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk real loud now. Alright.
I gotta scroll back and figure out where we left off.
One of the biggest problems with these Wii games is you always have to calibrate. It's so annoying. It doesn't save the calibration, but what are you gonna do? But that's all you gotta do, thankfully. Let's get out of here. I will play some House of the Dead 2, and we can hear that awesome voice acting it had. Excuse me, and I don't like these menus, but you gotta get through them.
Kevin Leonard says, I'm listening at work again. There's no perfect time. I work 6 days a week.
Good
But
guy.
this week 7, I'm glad I was able to catch a stream.
Thank you, Kevin Leonard, for at least listening. That's fun.
Mission 2.
You can always watch it later. I won't probably leave this stream up, but you can keep the link and you'll be good. I'm going to hold this like a shotgun because I'm lazy.
DeMello says, I had a chance to buy a 4-player Simpsons for $300 and didn't buy it, with crying faces.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to kill that guy. So I'm sorry about pointing the camera at the screen. I just cannot buy a graphics card right now. They're all out of stock. Or they're way too expensive. I won't pay double for it.
Everyone's saying play Primal Rage.
Oh, alright, well, I can go back if I have to. I just wanted to show some of these really quick. I won't play much of this because I saw the numbers drop right as I switched to this. I do have it set up to where I can change the fire modes and all that. I'll play one more quick section and then we'll switch to a quick House of the Dead.
If Fahad says nothing better than watching some Wii gameplay at 2:35 in the morning.
Yeah, that's pretty late for you. Good God. Let's go full auto here, why not?
Merck says the PS1 version of Point Blank 2 is pretty good. It has its own single-player mode that is pretty fun.
I forgot about. I had that game and I played it a lot, but I'm happy with having the arcade, thankfully. Maybe I'll wrap up the stream with a quick Primal Rage playing, maybe 20-30 minutes max. If I don't even know.
$2 super chat from DeMello. Tell me how it was meeting Mick Gordon.
Oh, yeah, that was actually really fun.
It was really cool.
Mick took us out to eat. Apparently, I hope it wasn't on his money because
No, it was Microsoft.
Microsoft's money, thankfully. They must have given him like a per diem kind of deal and take, when he was in town in Austin doing, I guess he was doing development stuff for Killer Instinct, the console, the new game, Killer Instinct 3, technically. And he knew me from my channel, and he was very, very nice and said, why don't y'all come out? And we went to eat. I can't remember the name of the place, but it was not cheap. Trulux in Austin. I have a picture with him, but I can't show that here, obviously. Very nice guy. I mean, very, very supportive. I know I've probably said this before, but it's worth saying again. Christine went through chemo or had cancer in 2013. We found it, right?
Yeah.
And 14 is when the treatment started. We did not have insurance. We were like, what the heck are we going to do? Because I had just turned 30 the day she figured it out, and I'm going to go ahead and switch really quick, but my job at the time did not give me insurance, so I was like, crap, we are so screwed. And out of desperation, put up a GoFundMe, and Anyway, I shared it on Twitter. He saw it. I think he even shared it, but also he donated $1,000 of his own money, which was incredibly nice of him. So it was really nice to get to meet him in person after that, thank him in person, and it was extremely helpful because while we did end up getting insurance because of the Obama thing, I know some people are going to hate that either way, but it was incredibly helpful to still have it for co-pays, not having to worry about stuff. Like, we had all this money.
Well, and I had to have all the scans and stuff to figure out that I had cancer, you know, and figure out what kind of cancer, where it was. So we blew through a lot of that before I even...
Actually, we did do the scan before we had our insurance kick in, because it wouldn't kick in until the 1st of 2014. We'd wait like 3 months to get you treated.
A PET scan.
It was like, well, how much was that? Like,
oh, it was thousands.
Yeah. Alright, I'm not going to worry about calibrating. I missed the screen to calibrate, but I'll just show you really quick. The voice acting is ridiculous in this game. Oh, yeah.
Hollywood Polo asks if we're going to get Oculus 2 VR system. Neither of us can handle VR.
Yeah, it's
it makes
fun.
Us sick.
Fun for a short time, but I start getting kind of like motion sick. It was fun playing it. I played it at Daniel's house, the guy I bought the Mortal Kombat 4 from, and I mean, it's not like I was like, oh, I'm gonna yak. It was just like I got kind of a headache and started getting all sweaty. But the game was really intense too, so I was like freaking out a little bit. It was a horror game. It was kind of messing me up a little bit.
Flemish Lion asks if you can do fatalities and Primal Rage.
I think you can. Whoever's wanting me to play it, please start now getting ready with the fatalities, because I can't look them up and play at the same time. And if there are fatalities, I'll try to do them.
John Doe asks, Miss Cag, can you convince Chris to cosplay as Scorpion? I bought him a mask. That's Sub-Zero, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hanging right there, actually. I could put that on for a minute.
Yeah, do that.
Before I switch cabinets, I'm going to switch soon, because I think people are more interested in me playing Primal Rage at this point. Thank you for the $2, by the way, DeMello. I forgot to say thank you.
Zach McDonald asks, Lady Cag, did you ever play Rogue Squadron on GameCube? I've been playing it lately. Really fun. I am awful at flying games.
We have it on the B Kong playlist, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's on there.
I am
But I know you're bad at it.
At flying games. I like even the new one that just came out. You know, all of my Star Wars buddies play it, and I tried it, and I'm terrible. I'm good at like first person shooters and stuff. I get the X and the Y and the, you know, all the different ways to move, but the flying, I don't know. I'm just awful.
Alright, I'm gonna switch. I don't think anybody's clamoring for more House of the Dead, but I'll do a video on this. There are a few tips I have for setting this up. Nothing major, but I had to get tricky with setting up the guns.
Flemish Lion lives near the French border, and it's 3:37 there.
Good lord. That's crazy. Thank you for hanging out and watching. You can always go to bed and save the link. I mean, that's one thing you can do. Let me switch again really quick. We're going to do a tiny bit of Primal Rage before I wrap up the stream. So, hang on. Switching cabinets once again, which I thought I was done with. I'm going to unmute your mic really quick so it's ready for the next stream. Or the next game. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It is, by the time I'm done with these streams, my moving everything around, I have a rat's nest of wires. It's hard to see, but it is just crisscrossed all over the laptop. And it gets a little tough to keep up with. Oh, I just realized my lighting isn't great, but hopefully it's good enough.
Flemish Lion says he likes the red monkey. He pees on you. Primal Rage has 2 or 3 fatalities for each character. There's an extra life in the big vases and crates. And he is a night owl.
Alright, I'll try to keep all that in mind. If anybody wants to give me a fatality to pull off. Oh, no, that's right. I think my controls got messed up. Oh, wait, no, there is no start button. There we go. That's what the problem always is. I always think that.
Kelly Jared.
The red.
Jerd? I don't know. Thanks for covering the Wii. I love it as a shooting cab in a modded arcade 1-up to a House of Dead cab.
Oh, nice.
House of the Dead cab.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, House of the Dead 1's fine, but I really like 2 and 3 more, so if you actually put a Wii in there, it's probably so much easier, too. I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait, what was the fart he did? I cannot remember his weird fart move that he blows a fart cloud, unless I'm thinking of Blizzard. It's weird, it says the emulation for this doesn't work, but it works pretty well, except for the fact that when they fall, they land mid-screen or so. He's like up here. I'm pointing like you can see, I just realized. So I just kind of button mash, and that's kind of all I got, unless somebody can give me some moves, because I always forget. Ooh. So Target Terror. I really wanted Target Terror to work for the Wii. I know it's like some weird mix of buttons. Anyway, I really wanted it to work, and it was so bad that I just took it right off immediately. It's a shame, because I didn't play the arcade much, but I wanted to, and that's making it kind of difficult.
DeMello asks if I am cancer-free now. I am. I've been cancer-free since I finished chemo, which was July of 2014.
Yes, thankfully. And they don't even really scan you anymore, right? You have to
Yeah,
wait a couple years between now. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Following right after treatment, it was a scan every other month, and then it was a scan every 3 months, and then it was a scan every 3 months for several years, and then it was 2 scans a year, so every 6 months, and then the last scans have been 1 a year, and now it's just like, no, we're done. So
yeah, it's been nice to not have to worry about it. Waiting for those scan results is always the worst. So somebody sent me moves.
Yes.
I see.
Golden shower. Chaos raises a leg and urinates on the opponent, and the only thing left are the bones. Hold 1 plus 3 and move joystick down, down, then hold 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Jeez.
And move the joystick AT.
Away towards away. That's like War Gods level stuff right there. I just died trying to soak that in. Alright, so it'd be like down, down, then hold all 4.
And move the joystick
away.
AT.
Yeah. Don't get all excited. It's not Star Wars. Yeah. Oh, I forgot my Sub-Zero mask. I'll have to put it on after I get destroyed here. I did a move earlier. I don't even remember what I did, but oh, whoa, that was a good one.
Fahad asks, what's your opinion on Smash Bros. By Nintendo?
I'd never really played it. There we go. Sub-Zero. Just for a minute. I hate wearing this thing while I'm trying to play it, but never really played it. I couldn't get into it either from what I could tell. I did watch videos on it, and I just was thinking, I don't think this is for me.
Flemish Lion gave you another one for levels with water. I'm not reading all that. So.
That's fine. I could see it down here. Let me see if I can even remember the other one. Down, down. Well, hold. Ooh.
First it says hold 1 through 3 and move joystick down, down.
Well,
then
1
hold
plus 3.
1 plus 3. Then hold all 4 and move joystick AT.
Wait. Okay, well, I messed it up. Sorry, Sub-Zero's going for now. Ugh. I've had about enough of the mask wearing for a while.
Demelo says, same year as my dad. He is also cancer-free. That's
Oh,
good
good.
to hear.
Yeah, I know Mick had I don't want to give away too much of his info, but I know he had lost a family member that he was close to, and around that time, so he was, I guess, being very helpful because of that. He kind of knew the I don't know how much trouble it is, I guess.
The struggle.
Yeah, it's hard to word it. Thankfully, the type of cancer she had a very good, prognosis. Is that the right thing I'm trying to say?
I guess so, yeah.
What did I do earlier with the fart? Or I did like a burp cloud at him.
It was one of those cancers where people like to say, "Oh, you got one of the good ones." It's like,
Still had to do 6 months of chemo. It wasn't that good.
yeah,
Or more than that, I
you
guess.
can go right to hell.
Okay.
Also had to have, something implanted in my chest.
Chemo port, for those
Yeah.
who don't know. And a giant needle that would go down in there frequently.
Inch-long needle. And then you'd get the people who didn't know what they were doing. That was always fun. The new nurses not knowing how to access a chemo port.
That was a combo. 2 hits. I'll take it. I'm getting kind of hungry. I just realized
Yeah, me
kind
too.
of a late lunch.
Rock and Roller says, good light gun games on Wii. HUD Overkill, Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, House of the Dead.
I cannot remember what I did earlier with that movie.
Thank you, Flemish.
Ah,
Panic
is.
Flip says, Chris, this game is whack, man. I'm signing off for the night. Thank you.
did I run you off?
And the missus for the stream. Great entertainment as always. Catch you on the next one.
Thank you, and I'll try to remember to contact you because I've got a memory. When I'm doing these, I lose my memory like immediately. I cannot get this fatality. I did do the fart. I don't know if anyone caught that, but
Zach McDonald, $10 super chat. Starting a fund to get Lady Cag a producer booth.
Producer Booth?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I almost made her leave the room, and that would never work, I just realized, because you have to be plugged into the laptop.
Well, I told him that he needed to have me in his ear so that he could hear me read the comments, so I could speak very quietly so that it didn't echo between the two mics, but there's a weird lag delay, and he can hear himself, and it was just messing him up.
Yeah, but thank you very much, Zach, for the $10 super chat. Very kind of you, and I will hopefully put it towards fixing some kind of problem like that. I don't know.
I don't understand, because I'll see podcasters and stuff on YouTube where the three of them are sitting in a room and you don't hear them on each other's mics. We need to get you need to get rid of that lavalier mic is what it is.
Ugh.
Night Yoshi, what's up, Cag?
Hey, Night Yoshi. I'm probably about to wrap it up. I'll probably stop about 9, so make sure we get those last questions in if you have any. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here anyway, except for farting on this poor guy.
I'm sorry to hear that, Rock and Roller.
What happened?
His mom had cancer.
Oh,
Passed away.
it's awful. I never really knew any close family members who had cancer, really. Before you, obviously. So I was not expecting that, that's for sure. Total domination. I guess that's good. Flawless victory. Oh, I'm glad I saw Luck of the Draws enjoying Primal Rage, so that's good. So I'm starting to think, people are like, why are you playing this game? Which is the question I ask myself a lot when I play it. I'm starting to get some moves, though. Just killed those poor native fellas. I don't know how native they can be. They're in a city, I just realized. Oh, wait. I just can't. I don't like, what is it? Complicated fatalities. That's the worst. It's very annoying.
Night Yoshi says he loves Primal Rage, best fighting game of all time.
Really? Well, I'm sure, oh, yeah, I'm hitting the wrong button. I definitely know how people feel about my Mortal Kombat 4, and I think it's one of the best, so I won't judge. Maybe I just don't get it. I think I had the console versions, which were weird if I'm not mistaken. I think I had it on Genesis or maybe even Super Nintendo. I had both at some point, but I had Genesis first. What happened there? He just kind of did a backflip out of nowhere? Wait, 1,
Fahad
3.
says, I'm starting to think Tattoo Assassins was okay.
What? I don't know if that's because you watched this game or... Tattoo Assassins was... At first I was like, what in the world is this? This is stupid. And then I was kind of like, okay, it's dumb, but it's almost like it's supposed to be. Try this fatality again. Last time, because I don't know what's happening.
Cav Green says the 90s arcade fighting... the 90s was an arcade fighting game heaven. Agreed.
Ah, it really was. It was like the golden age, and now, you know, of course they don't really have any fighting games. I did go to a customer's house the other day, by the way, who says his son, unless he was confused, his son was like the developer or one of the main developers for the new Ninja Turtles arcade game. Thought that was interesting. And I saw my first arcade one up in someone's house. He had a Pac-Man, so that was kind of cool. The guy also said his son worked on GTA 5. I was like, that's interesting. But he now has his own development company.
Flemish says that Killer Instinct is the best. Primal Rage is cool.
For me, Killer Instinct's my favorite. And then, controversial take here, I'm going to say Mortal Kombat 4 is my second favorite fighting game. Gameplay-wise, especially.
And all your viewers just left.
Did they? Oh, shoot, okay. I'm genuinely worried about that. 'Cause people are like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He likes MK4. What is he? I'm sure everyone assumes that, like, oh, he must have just started playing MK4 and then went back and played the rest, but I can't get this fatality.
Zach McDonald says, no last questions from me. Everyone liked the video. Enjoyed as always. Got my second shot. You guys got me through quarantine for real.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we got about... Next Thursday, we are going out to... Oh, wait. Oh, I get to eat these guys. Hold on. I don't know how to eat them, but... Oh, there it is. That was kind of cool.
We'll be fully vaccinated. We're our 2 weeks after our second shot is up on Thursday.
Yeah, and I'm pretty excited to go out to eat again. Although it will be odd at first. I really wish I didn't have to wear a mask, but at least we can just wear it and sit down. But anyway, I do kind of have like, what is this? Oh, I kind of say like I have my COVID balls now because it's like we're 1 week away. I feel like we're all vaccinated pretty much, walking around places like I don't care, let's do it. What is happening here? Is Talon? Does he have large talons?
Night Yoshi says I grew up with the SNES version mostly, but then I found Primal Rage in the arcades and it was love at first sight.
Wasn't the best version of it on like, oh, what happened? On the Saturn or something like that? It had a, oh wait, wasn't that his name? Who just said that?
Night Yoshi.
Night Yoshi, okay, yeah, that's right. Saturn was here earlier. The Sega Saturn, I think, had the best version, but I may be making that up, really. I don't know. Never owned any of those fancy exotic consoles where it was like Sega CD, but in a way I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I stuck with the mainstream ones because not all those were that exciting after all. There's like a lot of hype around them, it seemed like, and they didn't deliver that much.
Luck of the Draws says they're still fighting from COVID, but still kicking. It's
oh, yeah, that's right.
Nothing but coughs.
Had COVID, remember?
Yep.
That was just the other night. It feels like that was like 2 weeks ago now.
It does.
I'm glad to hear you're doing decent. Coughing is like, that's what my mom had, but she had already had her like first and second dose, but it was like the day after her second dose, and she just dealt with coughing, and that was really it.
Well, she had gone to some family gathering before the second dose, I think.
Yeah. So it was probably already getting going.
Anyway.
God.
Robert says he's going to bed. I am enjoying the Mortal Kombat 4 arcade and all arcade games 90s in my childhood days. Bye and good night.
Robert, you said?
Yes.
Thank you, Robert. I really wish I'd played MK4 now. But I could play that all the time, and I don't know. People don't love that, so we'll leave it alone.
Riley says this game is very odd.
Very, very, very odd, Riley. You're right. I'm going to fart on this guy, which is odd. Oh, I don't know if I got him yet. Shocked his brain. It was so bad.
Night Yoshi says, ironic you bring up Pac-Man Arcade 1-Up because I just recently bought a used one that I'm going to convert into a Carnival.
Nice. Carnival, wow. Oh, somebody, I don't think he's here, but somebody sent me someone actually used my design and made a House of the Dead, actually, but he did the smarter move and didn't cut off the sides like I did. I didn't plan that very well, so it's pretty cool. I think he did it with Wii, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Scott asks, are you undefeated on this?
I think so far, but I'm not that good at this game, but I think it's on really easy, which is one of those rare arcade games that doesn't cheat, I guess, probably because they knew that it was such an odd game. God, how long do I got to keep going with this?
Eddie Gonzalez, MK4 Rico.
Uh-huh.
I like it. People disagree because of the 3D.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it threw people off too bad, but I remember the hype around it and like going to the arcade because they had the Revision 1 there just for a short period or like one day, and it was packed and you didn't really get to play it, but you know, it's like, oh, I got to play the game early, which I'm sure was all their campaigning or advertising campaign for the game. But I loved it. I remember playing the Revision 2 for a while, and then when they brought in 3, I was like, oh, this is good stuff. I think I just beat the game. New Earth, spelled U-R-T-H. Yurth. If I just beat the game, I'll probably wrap it up. Oh, look at that.
Cav Green says, funny thing, all the other digitized sprite games had better sprite resolution than MK. MK was just more fun to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
DeMello, press that like button. It helps.
Oh, yeah. Even though I'm pretty much wrapping it up now. Look at that ending. I should have read this, but I can watch it later, I guess. Ooh, look at the butt on that.
Hezekiah asks, what are some of the cheat codes you played on an arcade?
I don't remember too many cheat codes. God, I wish I knew that EJB code back then, but, oh, hold on. I do remember of course, my move to get like 10 minutes of play in the original San Francisco Rush. I was always proud of that one, but it's not really a cheat. It's more like exploiting a little... I guess really it's not even that. It's just if you know where it is and you are good enough to keep doing it, you can play for a long period of time. You get a ton of extra time, and then you can kind of explore the map at that point. Last questions. I'll give it another minute or two.
Hollywood Polo says, thank you, Chris and Christine. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you, Hollywood Polo. Sorry we don't know more about TV shows.
Night Yoshi says the Saturn version was pretty close to the arcade, but nothing beats the arcade. I do love my Saturn copy, though.
Okay.
Papa Giblet. I still have the PC version of Primal Rage.
Oh, I forgot. PC versions were quietly like some of the best, at least I've found. Where's my remote?
Night Yoshi says he likes MK4, not his top 5 favorite MKs, but I like it for what it is.
Why is my... Well, yeah, thank you for liking my favorite Mortal Kombat. Okay, that doesn't work.
Fahad asks, is it part of your morning routine to turn on all your arcades?
No, because usually in the morning I wake up like 30 minutes before I have to leave, and I get the hell out of here. Because I like my sleep, but if it's the weekend, I still don't turn them on, because she usually... I don't know, you don't so much lately, but normally she sleeps a little later because she stays up later. So I'll sneak in here and just sit with them, but if I turn on the arcades, all the other ones I can mute. I can push a button, turn the sound off, except for MK4. MK4 does a very loud, the midway bong sound, and it would be way, way too loud, and you can't do anything about it. You can turn the volume down. It's still going to do it super loud when it does the startup test. So you can't even skip it now I think about it. You can hold a button to skip the test, but it still does the bong. But anyway. And by the way, that is now my text tone on my phone.
Flemish Lion says he's off. Have a fine day or night. Bye. Thanks for coming,
later,
Flemish.
Lion. Text me really quick. See if it makes the noise.
Where's my phone?
You have a Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Text from your Mac.
Shut up.
That's why we have expensive Macs and deal with some of the problems with them. Dat Void. I saw he just popped up. Sorry, Dat Void. I'm about to wrap it up. Oh, of course.
Where's your phone?
It's right here. It's the camera, but maybe it won't do it because of that. So never mind. It's the switch is on, but anyway, it's the midway bong tone.
Got a couple last little questions here.
Okay.
Riley says, I had fun, Chris. If I visit you guys, maybe we could play NHL Open Ice together.
Yeah, you never know.
DeMello asks, Chicago style or New York style pizza? New York all the way. Chicago is gross.
I've never had Chicago style, really.
Well, I'm not a fan of tomato sauce, and it's just
that's-
basically a tomato sauce pie
I get
with
that.
a lot of dough, like uncooked. Every Chicago pizza I've ever tried is like nothing but uncooked dough, and I hate it.
Here's a
Hezekiah
cheat for
says
arcades, by the way. I forgot about. Go ahead. Sorry.
idol, or I'm assuming he means
Gargus.
Gorgus.
Gargus from
Gargus,
KI2. So
okay.
definitely idol for me. Gargos has big, weird, shiny lips, so it looks like he's wearing lipstick. He freaks me out a little bit. He looks shiny all the way around.
Night Yoshi asks, what kind of drill bit did you use to put in your Carnival marquee?
I used a pocket, or what is it called? Pocket bit? I don't know. It's where you can, it drills out that last little bit so you can sink the screw head down in there and still put the art over it smoothly. So you may have to check my Carnival build video, or like, I do a quick run through how I built it, and I think it's in there. I think there's a link to him on Amazon, because I think that's where I got him. This is killing my forearm, surprisingly.
Luck of the Draw says, Undertaker is inside the MK4 cabinet. Bong.
For whom the bong tolls. Oh god, this is
Earth Monster says, what's up, CAG? I caught the end of the stream, LOL.
Who was that, Earth Monster?
Yeah.
Hey, Earth Monster. Sorry it's the end. And look at that, I finally got the 80 hit with Idol, which I've never done on this cabinet, so I'll get to put my name in.
A-Tran Fanatic says, hey, Killer, Killer's wife, and chat, how are you doing? Cav Green says, this was fun, guys. Rock and Roller says, before you finish, great stream. Hope you have a great night. See you next time, hopefully.
Countersink, I just saw it pop up.
Countersink,
Thank you, Rock
yep.
and Roller.
Kevin Leonard, Primal Rage is underrated, and the Golden Shower Fatality is only available on certain wrong versions. That one of the earlier ones, the final wrong version, it was taken out due to censorship.
Okay.
Cab Green, do you like Street Fighter the movie, arcade version?
Oh, arcade version. I think I played that once or twice, and I couldn't get into that one.
DeMello says that was the correct answer, Christine, for the pizza.
Oh, good.
Fahad says, you ever plan on getting a chunky midway switch?
Oh,
Oh,
I love that Hydro
Yeah.
Thunder switch. That'd be cool. I know you can install those where you splice off the end of the power strip and all that. I'd do that, but I'm a little afraid to be cutting electric wires and messing with them. I don't know. I'm a wuss when it comes to electricity.
And I caught up, so.
Okay. Well
Good
then.
place to call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Did you say please?
I said that's a
Oh,
good
okay.
place to call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do this ultra combo here as the final thing. If you enjoyed the stream, please give it a thumbs up. It's a little late now, but I'd still appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more. And if you're watching this later by some chance, leave me a comment if you missed out on some of the beginning of it. Let me know what you think of the Mortal Kombat movie, the new one. See if I can catch them before I wrap it up. Nope, missed it. Alright, that's fine. Thank you guys. I know this wasn't as long as my usual one, but I just wanted to get one in since we already did one Thursday. And if you want to see the one Thursday where I played through all the Mortal Kombat arcade games before the movie came out, check the channel because it is up and available to watch. Alright guys, have a good rest of your weekend, and thank you to producer Kag. Thank you guys for the super chats. That was very nice of y'all, and maybe I'll stream again next weekend. We'll see what's going on.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, until then, have good weekend, good night, all that stuff, and I'll